tweaking. Money be calling. Like, damn. What, like, fuck shit? Damn. Yeah, fuck. Damn, this bitch in my hand, she doing too much. Beam on my hip and it spraying too much. Like, shawty get scared of the gunshots. Damn, shawty, I like it in franchise. She like how I'm moving, I do it a lot. Like, assholes come, I let my shawty talk. Damn, you like the way that I walk, you like the way that I talk, assholes still my fuck. Like me and Battle in the stew. Like, you already know what we do, we can take your hoe like anytime. You know what we doing tonight. Like, band on the shit and we good for the night. Like, champagne bottles, we poppin' all night. Like, Casamigos and the lids. Casamigos got me lit, fuck.
Casamigo that drunk get me lit. Walk in the party, got everybody lit. Off the Migo, she throwing a fit. Off the Henny, she popping a tip. Send the play, I'm ready blitz. They mad, I know I'm making hits. I know they mad, I'm making pay. Pass that John the Taj, cause bro wanna wait.
Shorty wanna fight, it's 2 a.m.
Shorty real fun, I think she brought her friends.
Like, she wanna run it back, she wanna do it again.
Shorty real fun, I think she brought her friends.
Like, she wanna run it back, she wanna do it again. Me and Twin on the same thing. Shorty wanna come slide through. You already know what to do. She in my body like glue. I'm on all over it too. Fuck, like, we in the party, it's lit. Bad bitches, they poppin' the tits. You know what we doing, we lit. You get drunk on the island and dead. Bad bitch wanna go on the yacht. Bad bitch wanna go on my spot. Like, she fuckin' with me from the start. And she know what to do when I'm on. Yeah, fuck. Damn, this bitch in my hand, she doing too much. Like, me and Battle in the stew. Like, you already know what we do. But you take your hoe like anytime. You take your hoe like anytime.
Another Dr. Bombay production. More hit for the street.
Y'all know who it is. Y'all know who it is. Y'all gonna stop playing with me.
Give it to me.
I gotta say what's up to D the rail, the conscious clientele. Put the sector on the map, put the sector on his back. Now we got it poppin', we on lock, we drop it. 12K on Robbie and couldn't get a pussy poppin'. East Code, fam, HQ, from Arizona to Baltimore. What it do, Bombay, nigga? You got the juice now, for real. I picked a lemon off the tree, now I'm selling juice for real. Where's the porterhouse? Let's get the beef on the grill. People told me to chill until they rig the skills. It's binary. And yes, I started this troll shit. Wesley TG, y'all remember the classics, binary. Bitch, I'm way above average. Got a doctorate and it felt like practice. It's binary. This game is way too easy for me. I manufacture beef just to get through my week. It's binary.
I know you've seen better days. They think about running away. Wanna go back to yesterday, but these 4 MCs gonna show you the way. Stand your ass up, don't run and hide, or lay down like you're dead inside. You're in the groove now, I'll show you right. So roll your spliff, settle in for the night. I know you've seen better days. They think about running away. Wanna go back to yesterday, but these 4 MCs gonna show you the way. Stand your ass up, don't run and hide, or lay down like you're dead inside. You're in the groove now, show you right. So roll your spliff, settle in for the night.
Yup. Here we go now. What is up, you two? It's your boy Binary back at you with another live video. Hey, your boy is working overtime. Yo, am I getting paid time and a half? You got your boy working overtime. Unbothered for real said, hold my mother effing beer. She sent your boy $10. Thank you so much. Look. When you start making bread, listen, when you start making bread or dough for the donuts, before you even like start the line, God damn. Shout out to Unbothered for real. Thank you so much, Gert. Thank you so much, Gert. Appreciate that. Look, it's Friday. How y'all feeling?
It's Friday. How y'all feeling? I hope y'all are feeling good. I hope life is good. I hope the weekend has something amazing for you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Man, I was doing a little research. You know what I'm saying? I was over at the Grove. I was doing some empirical studies over at the Grove. You know what I'm saying? Doing a little research, getting ready for my overtime show. So I'm over there, right? And I'm hearing Lemon, right? Lemon was like, man, I'm looking at these prices. New York, New York, New York, New York. And he was like, God damn. Let me see who's here. Oh, yeah, we gonna get in trouble today. Look at Funky Junkie up in here. Keep it litty, unbothered for real. That's my homegirl right there. LaDon, Sun Goddess Ra. How you just gonna jack shot Kim's shit? See, that's what these new content creators coming in here doing. These new content creators coming all up in here jacking our shit and trying to make it better. Shout out to LaDon. She is a great content creator. You gotta give her a chance. Give this lady a chance. You know what I'm saying? Now, LaDon, are you built for this though? Sister, are you built for this? You got to make sure your heart is right, like physically and spiritually. You got to make sure your heart is right. You got to make sure mentally you're prepared to do gymnastics. Simone, ain't that her name? Simone Biles? What's her damn name? Girl, you going to be backflipping, twirling, tumbling, all kinds of shit. Mentally, are you ready, sister? What up to CJ? CJ was working her ass off last live. I went back and I was watching the chat. I was like, damn, look at CJ. Gonna make sure my black ass working this morning. Thank you, CJ, for all you do and who you are. Beans and Cornbread is here. Shout out to Beans and Cornbread. It feels good to be here on a Friday, man. It actually feels kind of good. You know what I'm saying? My son's flag football season is officially over. So that was great. That was great. They took third place. Shout out to them. Yeah. I thought we was going to the championship. We didn't. We ended up losing the semifinals. Lord Jesus help me. All right, Angela T. White. Shout out to you, my messy twin. You in the building? I see you, Gert. I think we good. Look at Queen Sugar. Look at Queen Sugar in the building. Butter pecan is here. Butter pecan. It's my favorite ice cream, Gert. Hey, butter pecan is my favorite ice cream. That's how you know you old. When you start liking old people shit. Grapefruit soda is my favorite soda. Butter pecan ice cream is my favorite ice cream. And believe it or not, I actually go to the store to try to find butterscotch candy. That's how you know your black ass is getting old. Damn. You ain't got no hard candy. My teeth, the way my teeth work, man, that's soft shit. You ain't got no hard candy. Shout out to house music. Think first. I see you, Rockabye Baby. Rockabye Baby. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. You know what I'm saying? Being up in here. Okay, I think I got, Diva D. That's my homegirl right there. Thank you so much for being here, for who you are, and all that fun stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we here. Where we at? Is Lene here? There she go. Happy Friday, party people. There's Lene right there. All right, we made it to the bottom of the screen. The beef sector is lit, y'all. And you got Tracy talking to Lemon. Look at Tracy talking to Lemon.
I'm the big dilf. Don't do that. $100 Patron in the bid at, you heard? Get your money up, not your funny up.
God damn. Hey, Lemon is on his Mosky Lewis. Would you tremble? That's fire, baby.
Fire, baby. That's fire. That's what I'm talking about.
Would you tremble?
Lemon saw them. Lemon saw them hotel prices and was like, "Would you tremble?" Lemon Lemon saw those hotel prices and was like, "Yo, the way my Cash App set up." Oh shit! Oh shit! Lord Jesus! Now listen, this trip, right? This trip is supposed to happen what in what February, right? Something like that. In February, let's see, October, November, December, January, February. Okay, that's 4 months. Does anybody know the exact date in February they were supposed to be going? Please let me know. What up, flying low? What's good? Rasta baby, Rasta baby. Not what happened last night, Gert. What you mean? What didn't happen? What didn't happen? Sobered up quick. The 19th. Oh, thank you. Oh, look at Sally O'Malley gonna drop out the cloud. 19th, brother, the 19th. Okay. All right. So, so they were supposed to be out there February 19th, right? And I think it was for 3 days. So let me go ahead and check my calendar. Okay. So 2026 in full effect. Okay, so February 19th is a Thursday. Okay. Okay, so he probably would not get his AdSense check until the 23rd. All right. So until the 23rd. And so what Lemon was doing, he was like, okay, October AdSense check is already gone because you got to remember Lemon and a lot of other Beefsector content creators are different. Okay, Lemon and a lot of other Beefsector content creators are different. You see, typically, when a Beefsector content creator gets their AdSense check, it's either going to a specific bill that they have, like because they do YouTube to, you know, to pay for a luxury that they want, you know what I mean? Or maybe they do it because they got to pay for a car note or something. It's just something like they do it, to pay for certain things or to have extra money to go out and do things. You see, Lemon is different because his AdSense check, he has to break that shit up and pay several bills with that shit. You got to remember, Lemon's AdSense check is like your regular work check. You know how you get your regular work check every 2 weeks? Some of y'all got blessed and you get your shit every week. You know what I'm saying? And you divvy up the dividends and you pay your bills, and whatever you got left over goes to savings and goes to this, and then you splurge a little bit, and then, wash, rinse, repeat. So when you're planning your vacation, you factor in all of the overtime, you factor in all of that shit, you make sure that your vacation is paid for, when you go on your cruise, you know what I'm saying? When you fly to Tokyo, nah, I mean, when your family goes to Disneyland or Disney World, when you go to Six Flags over Texas, when you are the Griswolds going to Wally World and shit. Your budget and your budget and your budget. But see, some of you budget with, joint joint incomes. You know what I mean? You look at your hubby's income, you look at your income, you look at your wifey's income, you look at your boyfriend's income, you look at your girlfriend's income, and you're trying to see how much can we, if we join together, how much can we really afford for the vacation. But you're doing that based on the stability of your job. You see, Lemon does that, but he does it with AdSense checks. It's a difference. Yesterday he went live for 9 hours. For 9 hours. God damn.
I'm the big dilf. Don't do that. $100 Patron in the bid act, you heard? Get your money up, not your funny up.
Well, he went live for 9 hours, y'all. And I think at this rate, he is going to continue to go live for a long ass time. For a long ass time, because he has to get his money up. I wouldn't be surprised, based off of his reaction to how much shit's costing, if he is going to figure out a way to go live on his days off now. He's going to figure out a way to at least give a few hours here, a few hours there. Because can you imagine on the 21st, when that check comes, that's your livelihood? I'm speaking to some content creators right now that are probably, their eyes are wide open because of the revelation of, oh, damn, if I had to rely on that to live, I would be screwed. Screwed. It's not like he's getting an AdSense check every 2 weeks. Don't forget, this is the same person whose mama, and I'm not hating on him, I'm just reporting the facts. This is the same person whose mama said, get out. It's the same person whose mama said, I'm tired of this shit. You and that damn dog, get out. You know, there's nothing you can do. Okay, please hear me out on this. When a mother is fed up with your grown arse, there's nothing you can do outside of paying for every bill or knocking down the rent, or I mean, like, there's nothing you could do outside of that to really genuinely bring happiness into her life. I mean, just the way Creed breathes is getting on her nerves. Why the hell did you get a dog like that, Lemon? Everywhere I go, I just hear Creed. Oh shit. Things that they used to think was cool, like Creed, the guard dog of the castle. Things they used to think was cool, like, you know, when somebody approaches the door, Creed would bark, you know, "Rrr, rrr, rrr, I'm gonna hold it down, I'm gonna protect the family." Now it's like, shut that mother effing dog up, Lemon. Shut that dog up. Oh, there ain't shit. There is not shit. There's nothing he could do right now. Now, I'm saying all that to set this up. You see, when you live 90% of your life online in fantasy land, when issues in real life pop up, emerge, happen, you don't have, first off, the mental capacity to truly deal with it. And you have not prepared or set up the physical capacity, like the money coming in, the bills, the this, the that, how to adjust to inflation, all that shit. You don't even prepare the physical capacity to deal with it. And so the stress that comes with that has to be so overwhelming that his mind is about to explode. His mind is about to explode. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. What up, Bush baby? What's good? Mm-hmm. First and last month plus security. God damn. What up, CJ? Longer hours because his views are dropping. Damn. What up, Brown Sugar? Not a god. Not a troll. Oh shit. Oh shit. Not a goddamn troll. What up, Jay Wilson? What up, sir? Listen, before I get back into this god awful mess, can I really just say how much I enjoy not only Sir King's commentary on real life shit that's really going on, I genuinely, like, wholeheartedly enjoy Jay Wilson's perspective on worldly national issues, like things that are hot on the press. Like his take on the government shutdown was fire, and even although he does come from a democratic standpoint, it's still dope as hell. Like very balanced commentary. The shit was fire. I didn't get to hear the Beefsector commentary after that. I heard the stuff before that, and then I heard the his take on some things after he spoke about that, and then he transitioned back into the B sector. I don't know why. It was just like one of those, it was like a disappointing type thing for me, unfortunately, because he was really cooking. But I mean, how long can you really talk about that shit, right? And we are in the B sector. I have members getting on me talking about, you know what you signed up for, binary, and you're trying to pull that bait and switch on us and shit. We ain't for that. I was like, oh shit, okay, I gotta talk. Okay, but I just want you to know, Jay Wilson, I really enjoyed that live stream where you covered the government shutdown. That shit was fire. That shit was fire. All right, so Black Pearl, I see you. Miss Margot, what a girl. How's life treating you, Miss Margot? You good? No relation to Mosky Lewis, right? No relation. You good, right? You good. Yeah. You trying to stay away from that, right? Because you know you was Miss Lewis. Now, what happened now? Yeah, that's fire, baby.
Fire, baby. That's fire. That's what I'm talking about.
Would you tremble?
What up, Nine? What up, though? You good? You good? Yeah, hopefully life is good on your end. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I think I got everybody. I could jump back into this here commentary. I think I got everybody. Yeah. Well, did I? Well, I don't want to miss nobody now. I'm trying to be a real content creator now. You know what I'm saying? I need that money on the 21st now. I need that bread on the 21st now. I got bills to pay. You know what I mean? I rely on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine, bro? Could you imagine, bro? Like, I can't even fathom the thought. I can't even fathom the thought of being 35 years. Now, listen, I'm telling you, aspirations and goals and shit like that is good. You know what I mean? If Lemon is trying to be a not trying to be, he is a full-time content creator, you have to really, like, genuinely, honestly, with fidelity, put in the work. And everybody in their grandmama can tell he's not putting in the work. And so what he puts in, he is receiving back. And what he's receiving back is not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Turn his TV off. It's not enough. The work you put in and the return you're getting back is not enough. So any rational person, logically thinking person would be like, what do I have to do to elevate this shit? What up, Jessica B? What up, girl? Hopefully life is good on your end, friend. I heard you on Lemon's platform trying to speak reason. Nobody trying to hear that shit. Jessica B's up there. So if you really think about it, ain't nobody trying to think, damn it. Why you up there trying to be all logical and shit? Shout out to Jessica B. Jessica B hit Limit's platform, trying to be all reasonable. Oh man. Uh-oh. Dang, LaDonna's like his season is ending. Oh man, not you on strike until I return to members only. Look, Jessica B, I was looking at the analytics and I was like, my members only. Listen, let me tell you straight up. My members only has been solid ever since I started members only. So like Code Fam, if you look at that line, it has been solid. So you guys are just dope as all get out. And I know that I have genuine supporters. That shit has been solid. So you're right. I do have to make sure that I'm honoring the members. However, Jessica B, I can't be like Lemon. I got to.
The big deals, don't do that. $100 Patron in the bid act, you heard? Get your money up, not your funny up.
I gotta get my money up, Gert. So I gotta do these public lives to show people what personality genuinely looks like, especially after they spend 9 hours. Let me stop. Not throw a tomato. What up, Dreamy? What's good? Hi, my name is Lemon. May I take your order? Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. I'm sorry. I'm not even in my notes yet. I'm sorry. Look, hold on. Let me just get to one line in the notes real quick. Let me just get to one line in the notes. Lemon started crunching those numbers. This Negro pulled out a calculator. He started carrying shit. Carried a 3. Oh shit. He started looking at the 21st of every damn month leading up to February. He was like, shit, the 21st in February is on a Saturday. Shit. He looked at January. He's like, okay, January 20th, it's on a Wednesday. Okay. He started using his fingers to count and shit. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then he looked at December. He's like, oh man, Christmas. Shit, that's on a Sunday. That's gonna be rough. Okay, I gotta still calculate. He looked at November. Okay, that's on a Friday. Okay, he started doing the calculations. You have to remember, October is gone. So he started doing the calculations, and when he started figuring out like the actual bills that he has to pay, it really doesn't lend to all of this excess of money to be splurging. So what we are witnessing before our very eyes is something that I never thought I would witness before on YouTube. Is we are witnessing somebody actually maturing before our mother effing eyes. Lemon is maturing right before our eyes. Now, the sad thing about that is he's a grown ass man, right? How old is he? Like 35 or some shit? Ain't he like 35 or some shit? It's fascinating. And it's fascinating to see. It is like we are seeing our son finally mature just a little bit, not fully mature, but start the maturation process. Like oh, it's starting to click just a little bit. Now, what got him in this mess is his lack of maturity, right? His compulsion got him into this mess. When I say the finessers are holding us down, They genuinely are holding us down. Nestcation is holding us down. Nestcation 1 is right around the mother effing corner. It's right around the corner. So it's not months and months and months and months away. And so the heightened reality of it is really there because we are about to experience what the hell is finna take place. Because we know whatever takes place at Nestcation is going to be a whole damn mess. I don't give a damn what nobody says. Even if the Nestcation is cool, everybody goes out there, everybody's on their best behavior, everybody's being cordial to one another because they seeing each other in real time, all of that shit. Even if that happens, the mess always happens when they return back to their homes. They return back to their homes. They start to reflect. They start saying people's breath stink. They start saying people ain't adequately prepared for with their clothing. They start saying laptop gate, like all kinds of shit starts to surface. And then you also see secret recordings. I don't give a damn what they talking about. There's gonna be some secret recordings. I think I heard Lemon. It could have been yesterday or the day his other live. I can't remember. Shit just runs into each other. But I heard him say, "I'm gonna honor that. If somebody doesn't want to be recorded, they're not gonna be recorded." And the lie detector test determined that was a lie. Negro, people are going to be secretly. I don't give a. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. People are going to be secretly recording. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, shout out to Malik. I see you, big dog. Thank you so much for being here. Anybody else try to sneak in? Look at Too Big for Skinny Jeans up in here trying to sneak in. Mm-hmm. Trying to sneak in. You're damn right, Miss Margot. Full form of messiness. Full form of. It's Friday, damn it. I let my hair down. It's overtime, you know. I'm telling you, when it's overtime, you work. Your quality of work just kind of goes down. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much research did I really put into this? I mean, I could have looked at a few studies, you know what I mean, on, the psychological effects of losing an online friend. I could have did that. I could have read up on it. I could have did the AI overview of it. I could have did all kinds of shit just to mentally prepare my mind. But damn it, I'm working overtime right now, so I don't give a damn. All I'm going to do is talk my shit and call it a day. Talk my shit and call it a day. But what we are witnessing is Lemon maturing right before our eyes, damn it. It's like one of those moments, right? Where, your son does something right. You know what I mean? Like, Lemon has been hustling his whole life. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. He been hustling his whole life, right? And now it just feels like, he comes up to us and he's like, "Mama, Daddy, I got a legit job at the Goodyear." Goodyear tires and shit. No knock at people that work at Goodyear tires. I mean, damn, you make good money there. Swift, Goodyear, all that shit. But mama, they got me years. So, I start my shift on Monday. Now, right now, it's only 4 hours a day. But they said if I continue to do the things that I need to do, they will bump up my hours. And then after 90 days with the evaluation and observation process, they could potentially hire me on. But mama, I'm doing it. So that's what I mean. The maturation, he's maturing right before our eyes. What up, Molly, though? What up, Molly? I'm working my ass off with blood, sweat, and tails. I'm putting my blood, sweat, and tails into this shit. Storylines, what's good? Sour puss, brown teeth, Lort. Shit. Y'all gonna get me in trouble just with these troll accounts, damn it. Just with these troll accounts. And mama's like, let me, I'm so proud of you. You got the job down over at the good. Yeah, you doing something with your life. And that's how it felt last night when he started calculating those numbers. When he started calculating those numbers, and reality set in, like these numbers aren't matching my budget. And he says something has to give. I spoke on this, was it yesterday or the day before? I can't remember because even my days are running into each other. But I spoke on the consequences or the psychological, not psychological, I'm so used to saying that word, the consequences or the effects of having online friends that you have to pretty much finance, right? I spoke on that shit. And I think, I swear, Lemon is coming to the reality of Tracy is not a good investment for him. Maybe for others that are built to be able to deal with and coexist with a Tracy, maybe for them it would be a great investment to pour money into. But Lemon's personality does not mesh well with Tracy. Lemon is too giving to be able to lock arms with somebody like Tracy who knows how to take. And if you are too giving and you're linking up with a person that is a professional taker, you're in for a world of hurt. And damn it, I'm Coach Stradamus. I don't give a damn what nobody says. I called this shit. I called it. I called this shit. I knew this shit was going to happen. Because eventually, listen, Lemon is hard-headed. Lemon doesn't catch things right away. He just doesn't. Lemon is one of those that cannot learn when his sister or somebody touches the stove and they're like, that shit is hot. Lemon's ass will go over there. Everybody's trying to warn him. Look, your sister got a 3rd-degree burn on the palm of her mother effing hand. Don't touch the stove. We already know what his arse is gonna do. He's going to touch the stove. And then he's gonna be like, oh yeah, sister, that shit is hot. Damn it. But then he learns his lesson that way. That's how he learns his lessons. Tracy got upset with me a month and some change ago because I called this shit out. I not only called it out over here with the codification squad, the code breakers, code fam, green team. I not only called that shit out over here, I called it out over on his platform, over at the Grove, over at Lemon Land. That this is not a good look. And this is what made my antennas go up. Because Tracy was begging for the same Cash App from Lemon when in passing he said he might give her some shit. She took that as he is going to give me some shit. And I was sitting back like, whoa, what's happening here? Because live stream after live stream after live stream for a week and a half straight, she kept asking him for that Cash App. And the language kept changing. It just kept getting more and more aggressive. And I was like, oh, this is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem. because the way Tracy bangs out for Lemon and now she's begging for cash apps like this, the moment he gives her a cash app, he is in trouble. And then when he finally buckled under that pressure and gave her that cash app, the snowball effect just started happening. And I was just waiting for the day that was yesterday. I was waiting. I knew that shit was coming. I thought it was going to come after the Lemoncation, not before. So look, I can admit when I'm wrong. I thought that shit was going to happen after, because I thought, this is what I thought. One, Lemon perception is everything to Lemon. And I'm still not even in my notes, y'all. This is all freestyle. Perception is everything to Lemon. How you perceive him is everything to him. He has money. He can afford this. He can afford that. And that's how you know somebody is not necessarily living in the hood, but just has that hood mentality. Because instead of saving his bread, and instead of building a future for himself and whoever comes after him, if anybody, he would rather appear to be great as if he has all this money and to trick it off. He thinks he is a rapper. I don't know. His mind is wrapped into that mentality. And so that's what he's giving off. That shit right there does not match with what Tracy got going on. Because Tracy's ambition for getting that paper, it will expose somebody that don't really got it. It will expose somebody that don't really got it. Because Tracy knows how to get to the bread. And so this is why I thought Lemon was going to give her the money because of perception. And here's when I thought it was going to go awry, was when he met her. Because I'm telling you, reality in real life is different than online. It's just different. You can feel somebody's energy differently when you see them face to face. I don't know how many times I have to say this. There are some people that you would think, oh, damn, Binary is lucky to be around this person, lucky to be around that person or whatever. Because one, beautiful looking people, seems like they have it all together. But when you're sitting next to them, you could just feel the energy is off. And when it comes to Tracy and Lemon, I'm not saying Tracy's like a energy vampire or bad or whatever. I'm just saying the optics of it all and in the personality traits and shit like that. In my humble opinion, I think Tracy would be way too overbearing for Lemon. And so when he met her in real life, he would try his hardest to get away from her. He would keep her at a distance. In the group, when they're walking down the strip, he would be to the far right if she's on the left. And I honestly, y'all are going to hate me for this, but I'm going to keep it real. I honestly believe that is going to be the same thing for Sassy. You know, Olivia Pope. It's going to be the same thing. They are not going to vibe like they do online. It's just not going to happen. Why? Because not only is how Lemon being perceived is important to him, but how he perceives others is important to him. And this is what these women don't understand, is that Lemon has a preconceived notion of who they are and how they should be. Why are you saying that, Binary? Why? Have y'all forgot about Lolo? Now, you see, Lolo is conditioned for abuse, damn it, unfortunately. Lolo don't give a damn mentally, psychologically, whatever, however you want to piece this shit together. She don't give a damn as long as she can do what she wants to do. How much time do I got to do what I want to do? You got 10 minutes, Lolo. That's enough. I can't stand that shit for Lolo. It's very disturbing to watch and witness and to see people take advantage of that illness that she has when it comes to that. But that's just how it is. But don't forget that in real life, Lolo, Lemon clowns on and apologizes online, because perception to Lemon is everything. Not only how people perceive him, that being important, but how he perceives others. So in real life, Lemon is going to regret his decisions. I could have sworn he was at least going to pay about $4,000 for this trip. 4,000. In my mind, I was like, this is Vegas. He's trying to pay for all these women. I thought Ness was involved with this shit. You know what I mean? Like, so 4,000 easy at minimum. At the bare minimum. 4,000 easy. That's for everybody's trip to get there. That's for the hotel stay and a little bit of spending money for himself. Last night, when I heard Lemon on that calculator, okay, let me carry the forward. When I heard him on that calculator, I knew at that moment, you done fucked up, right? You done fucked up, right? First, you said you bought the bottle of beer at 10 p.m. Yeah, I bought the bottle of beer at 10 p.m. Now, you done fucked up, right? Now you said you bought the bottle of beer at 12 a.m. Oh, shit. It was at 12 a.m. King. Shout out to Minister Society. When I heard him crunching them numbers, let's get into the notes. When I heard him crunching those mother effing numbers, that ninja realized he wasn't going to have any spending money. Because Lemon maturing right before our eyes is realizing, because don't forget, his mama told him to get out. His mama pulled an A1 mod. Sick of these niggas. Sick of these niggas. Hide some help. Get rid of these niggas. She pulled an A1 mod. Let's just. Yeah. Got them A1 mod snipers. Yeah. Shooters. Got my A1 mod snipers. Check it out. Shooters. I'm sick of these niggas. I'm sick of these niggas. I hide some help. We got rid of them niggas. I'm sick of these niggas. That's Lemon's mama. Lemon's mama is like, sick of these niggas. Don't forget, his mama told him to get out. His mama told him to get out. And then Lemon comes on over to Code Fam, to the Code Breakers, to the Codification Squad. Lemon came on over here to the Green Team, and he was like, yo, look at my comforter. Look where I lay my head. I am still here. And me being the sleuth, I think that's what you call them, the detectives that I am, or just, piecing some shit together. Lemon probably had to beg his mama for another chance. Biggie, give me one more chance. And he said, Mama, I'ma do right. Mama, I'ma help with the bills. Mama, 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 I swear, don't kick me out, mama. I'ma do right. I promise you. And he's maturing right before our eyes because I guarantee you he's doing right. He's doing right. The only issue is when he starts to drink or whatever, he loses his senses and he forgets he's not the big deal. He's not the big deal. Sorry,
The
Lemon.
big dilf, don't do that. $100 Patron in the bid act, you heard? Get your money up, not your funny up.
He's realizing responsibility. And so when he was crunching them numbers, reality started to set in. Let me tell you something. Let me show you something. Thank you, LaDon. Let me show you something. Lemon has anxiety for even going on this trip away from his house. How you figure that, Binary? Things aren't as smooth as they appear to be at the crib. Lemon is walking on thin ice. Mama tired. Get out. She tired. But mama, I swear, get out. No, watch. Next month, I got you. I swear. Who is going to take care of Creed when him gone? His mama's left eye is already twitching just thinking about that shit. Is he going to get a dog sitter? That costs money. What if Creed eats something, right? Let's just say maybe a cockroach or something. I'm not saying he has roaches, but just some kind of bug just runs across the floor and Creed turns into a mother effing cat all of a sudden and just pounces on that shit and eats it and then starts throwing up and shitting everywhere when Lemon's in Vegas. When Lemon comes home, all his bags are going to be packed. He going to be like, where's Creed? She going to be like, he escaped. So there is a level of anxiety, even for him to leave. And so you add that on top of his pockets shrinking because he actually has to pay bills so that he doesn't have to get out. You know the anxiety level is high. Now, let's deal with the Tracy situation because I honestly think that Lemon, for at least 2 or 3 weeks, for at least a month, has been looking for an out with Tracy. He has been looking to figure out how to move on from Tracy. At least from her begging perspective. At least from her, maybe you said it's gonna send me a cash app. Oh, and let me just say this. I did catch like at least 45 minutes of Tracy's live, right? Sounds like a totally different woman. Oh, Lemon, remember you said it's gonna send me a cash app? And this nigga over there talking about how he was gonna send me a cash app. The fuck? Who that? going on? Hi, let me thank you for the cash out. You said, oh yeah, it's just right on time. Isn't God good? Now it's, I don't give a damn about Vegas. I don't give a shit about any of that. I'm picking my man up. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Really? Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Damn. That switch flipped so damn fast. Shit.
Show time. Show time. What it is now. What it is. What it is. What it is now. What it is. What it is. Let's go. 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 What it is now. What it is. What it is. What it is now. What it is. What it is. Let's go. 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 What it is now. What it is. What it is. What it is now. What it is. Ha. This California, LA nigga. Ha. We on American time. See, this is my show, nigga. Let's go. Got the switch out the stove, nigga. Rolled up. Port Taylor finna pull up, nigga. Go live, big lemon. Go live. Hold it down, big lemon. Go live. Where your hoe at, nigga? Be careful, I'll have her down on all fours. Waiting for her to tell me where to go, nigga. Boom. Just like that. 300 in the chat, and it's just like that. Take a flight, hit it, and be on the next flight back. Don't hate the player, hate the game, nigga. Just like that. I said boom. Watch out, I just might snap.
Damn. Damn, man. Shit, bruh. Just like that. Just like that. Tracy flipped the mother effing script. Just like that, yo. Yo, Yvonne coming through with the bread. Yvonne coming through with the bread. She said, it's Friday. What you doing here? CJ is responsible for this, Yvonne. You know, I was kind of feeling myself yesterday because 200 was in the chat. I was like, go. 200 in the chat. If I get 100 likes, I'm coming on Friday. And CJ took that shit to heart. And she was like, we 20 away, damn it. We 20 away. And I'm like, oh, shit. And so here we are. What up, Cosmic Girl? What up, Sonia? What up, peoples? Thank y'all. When the Rennie's in the system, ain't no tellin', will I go, will I diss them? That's what they be yelling. I'm a pimp by blood, not relation. Y'all be chasing. I'll replace them. Hey, shout out to Rennie. Shout out to Rennie. Illuminegro, Enlightened Minority. Thank you so much for being here. Sipping coffee, smoking a morning blunt. Really? Damn, see, I don't smoke, but damn, in the morning, just wake up, wake and bake. Wake and bake, that's what we doing. That's what we doing. Wake and bake. Hey, yeah, that's how you get your mind right, huh? That's how you get your mind right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I am not hating. What up, Diddy Love? Molly, it's good to see y'all. December, baby. Thank y'all so much for being up in her. CEO, little boss lady, is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Sky Swizzy and I be in the same circles, you know what I'm saying? Wherever we, we on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I be seeing Sky Swizzy in places I didn't think I'd see Sky Swizzy at, you know what I mean? Shout out to Sky. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Boss lady is here. Look at the people. Black Ice is here. Look at the folk, man. Hey, y'all ain't playing no games. Petty with potential. I ain't buying that Loki act because I heard her on live talking all sweet, then yelling at her mama in the next room about if she want a burger instead of getting up and walking in the room. What the hell? What we talking about? Said he got 1,000 for the 10 rooms and for 5 plane tickets. I put 1,000 on it. The fuck? Shout out to the Faith Driven One. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. All right, I think I got everybody right. Hopefully I didn't miss nobody. And if I did, y'all got to remember, I'm trying to be a content creator. I am not like Lemon. I am trying to be a content creator. Lemon is a content creator. He be putting in all that hard work. His blood, sweat, and tears into this shit, bro. Blood, sweat, and tears into this shit. Hey, what up, Pizarro? What up, Gert? Hopefully life is good on your end. You know what I'm saying? Look at December Baby showing off. December Baby flexing. December Baby's like, I've been in this bitch for 3 months. You can't say I ain't cold, fam, Negro. I've been in this shit for 3 months. Let's go. Catherine Powell. It's good to see you, Gert. It's good to see you, Catherine Powell. Shout out to Pizarro once again. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So, And I know Pizarro loves her some Tracy, but I'm just saying, I don't think that this show is going to bode too well for Tracy, in my humble opinion, because, I see some shadiness going on. Okay. So I know you guys think I'm trolling, right? But let me tell you this. Lemon clearly has abandonment issues. He does. He does not like when people leave for any reason. So let's just say Lemon has a girlfriend. Wipe the damn smile off your face. Stop laughing. Stop it. This is hypothetical, damn it. But let's just say Lemon has a girlfriend, right? Cut it out. They're on the couch watching some TV. Know what I mean? Netflix and chilling, got the popcorn popping. She gets up, right? She gets up. Where you going, babe? Babe, where you going, babe? Shit, I gotta go pee. You gotta go pee. Like, do you have to get up? Do you hold on? This is the best part. Just pause the shit. No. Sit down, babe. Babe, sit down. His girl can't even go to the bathroom. His abandonment issues is so tough. If y'all think I'm lying, I mean, he kept Ness hostage. Ness was trying her hardest to get some sleep, damn it. I think it was like 6 times she was like, all right, Lemon, so yeah, okay, it's time. Like you could tell she was tired. The weed done wore off, and now it's time for that good REM sleep, that REM. Time for that good ass REM sleep, and her eyes was calling like, go to sleep, damn it. Her mind was like, we're relaxed. And so she is trying to verbally express to this man that she needs to take her ass to bed. Lemon, this is Ness, right? Lemon, is there anything? See, that's where Ness messed up. You don't ask questions when you're trying to leave Lemon Land. You don't ask questions because he wants to answer those questions, and then he wants the entire panel to answer those questions, right? Is there anything else you need to ask me before I go? I know when Ness asked that for the first time, not the 6th or 7th time, but for the first time, she could have sworn he was going to be like, no, girl, we exhausted all things. Yeah, we talked about everything. See, what Ness forgot is Lemon is notorious for repeating himself. Notorious for repeating himself. Yeah, so Ness, like, yeah, I do got a few other things, like, so I don't know, I never really truly said that I was going to pay for like everything for you and like everything going on with like Sassy. Y'all ain't cool. And Ness is like, oh man, didn't we talk? We spoke on. So before you go, I just have a question. Like, are we good? Like, yeah, man, we good. Like, just held her. So if y'all don't see that this man got abandonment issues, what is wrong with you? He even held Sassy hostage. Just Krista was on his panel for hours. Now that shit right there is just mind blowing on both ends, just Krista's end and Lemon's end. And at that point, when I saw that, I was just like, man, I gotta pull a Ness, because Ness said she is never feeding into the storylines of just Krista and Lemon ever again because of how blatantly fake that shit is. Now we know majority, at least 90% of the relationships on this bitch is fake. Like we know that for, Now Malik and Brooke, that's not fake. But Simon and Dory, come on now. And I would even say Brooke and Pills. We all kind of knew that shit wasn't real. But we trolled the hell out of Malik and them, didn't we? But we knew that shit wasn't really real. And so Ness is tired of that shit. And I ain't gonna hold you. I'm tired of that shit. But I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna cover it because, there could be some times where we struggling for some content. And just Krista will be on Lemon's platform behind a car, sucking on an exhaust pipe. Gotta cover it. Just don't turn the car on, okay? But let me show you what I can do. Oh, y'all think that? Oh, y'all think that shit is weird? Don't forget, Lovely Love was deep throating a damn roller, a damn bread roller thingamajigger. She was deep throating a bread roller thingamajigger. So you think deep throating an exhaust pipe is weird? She pulled out a rolling pin and started deep throating that bitch on his platform. So I ain't gonna say I ain't never gonna cover this shit. You know what I'm saying? But Ness is tired of this shit. Would you tremble? Too many plays and lies. Thank you for being here. And your name is so true. Too many gosh darn plays and lies. Oh man. Oh, Bush Baby brought up audio, right? At least audio is standing 10 toes down. I'm paying for my own shit. Ain't no Negro finna pay for shit. But we know that Negro ain't going nowhere. He ain't showing up. I don't give a damn what nobody says. He's not gonna be there. He's not gonna be there. He's not. He's not going, y'all. Come on now. Cut it out. He ain't going. And if he is, you know, I can have egg on my face. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Look, I can admit when I'm wrong. A lot of people can't. I can admit when I'm wrong. But Lemon has abandonment issues. So what might happen, because Tracy, as much bravado as she has right now, as much tough Tony talk that she's talking right now, as much as that shit is going on, she is going to try her hardest to get back into Lemon's good graces before the trip. I don't care what nobody says. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Even if she hears what I'm saying right now, and now she's going to be adamant that it's not going to happen. Sorry, it's going to happen. She's going to at least try. And this is the dilemma Lemon is going to face, because right now Lemon is free from the clutches of a professional money taker. He is free. He done ridden himself of that issue. Tracy is an issue for Lemon. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Tracy is a thorn in Lemon's side. Don't forget, Tracy, when she hit his platform, 2 weeks ago, it was like, I seen you gave Ness 2 cash app. Remember, Lemmy, you said you was going to give me my cash app. Can I have my cash app, please? And he went on mute for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And even Lolo's ass was getting uncomfortable. Lemmy, you go respond? Oh, damn. Should I write this shit down? No, let me just jump into it right now before I forget. Here's a Code Stradamus moment. I need a drop for Code Stradamus so that I can start getting timestamps of when I be dropping my future shit. When I be peering into the future as a mother effing prophet. Eventually, as Lemon is coming to his senses, he is going to realize that Lolo is a liability when it comes to his wallet. And when he realizes that Lolo is a liability to him, he is really going to have to put in some real work. He is really going to have to work his ass off, because what's going to happen, because Lolo is like putty and you can mold and shape her however you want to mold and shape her, he's going to have to do that. He's going to have to set some clear boundaries. He's going to have to give her a moderator description and a co-host type description of the do's and don'ts. He's going to have to say your First Amendment right, the one of 5 elements, which is freedom of speech, is taken away. And this is how you can speak, and this is what you should say, especially when it comes to financial issues. Because when Lemon went on mute for 2 minutes after Tracy was doing what she does best, asking him for money, Lolo should have shut her ass up. But she inserted herself, I guess, to feel the dead air. And she said, well, you gonna answer her, Lemon? This is strange. And Lemon came off of mute and was like, yeah, just give me some time. I'll send it to you. Thanks, Lemmy. The fuck? Really? Really? Lemon's crunching numbers last night. Lemon is ridding himself of the money-hungry vampires that are sucking every penny out of his mother effing Cash App. I would say wallet, but we know better. I would say bank account, but we know even more better. Mo better, mo better. And so he's coming to his senses, and he clearly states that staying at New York, or whatever he was looking at for $1,300 for people's rooms is too much. Lolo was like, well, have you ever considered an Airbnb? Because if we want to extend the trip, mother, what the hell are you talking about? We can stay at this Airbnb for this one is a good price. Is $1,500 for 5 nights, 5 bedrooms. What about that, Lemon? That's more feasible. If 1,300 was too much, why the hell? And then she was like, this other one, ooh, this one is nice. $1,800, but it have so much stuff we can do, and it's only 15 minutes from the strip. Shit like that is why Lolo is a liability. Shit don't register with her. It does not register. When Lemon was complaining about the rooms, right? Tracy tried to make it seem as if Lolo said she was going to cover her entire room. Lolo said she was going to cover a day. What kind of financial relief on Lemon is that? And so Tracy actually tried to put Lolo in a trick bag, and it almost worked until Lemon blew up, right? Lolo can't even stand up for her own damn self enough to say, wait a minute, time out. I said I was only going to do a day. So Tracy was being pretty sneaky in trying to get Lolo to pay for her entire trip. Why, chat? Why? Why was Tracy trying to get Lolo to pay for her entire hotel or Airbnb stay? I'm going to let you guys answer that shit, and I want to see if y'all know the answer to that. We got 200 in the chat, just like that. Hey, just like that. Hey, just like that. Thank y'all so much for being here. Remember, next week, starting on Monday, I will be going live a little bit later, but I will be staying on for, a longer time, maybe 3 or 4 hours. All right. Maybe 3 or 4 hours. So just know that all next week. All right. So that should be fun. Right. So make sure y'all tune in for that. Make sure she's a sneaky snake. They should be paying to see him. That's crazy. Lemon has been trying to fall out with Lolo for months, but she won't take the bait. I think her abandonment issues might be just as bad or worse as Lemon's match made in heaven. Molly, those are facts. Oh, it's a Capricorn thing with her messy arse. Came through with the win. Came through. Winner, chicken dinner. It's a Capricorn thing. She tried to get Lolo to pay for her hotel stay so that Lemon would have a little bit of extra money so that Tracy don't have to pay for shit. God damn. Oh, what time? I'll probably go on at about between 4:30 and 5 Mountain Standard Time. Too many plays and lies. Yeah, probably. Don't hold me to that. Just know that when I do go live, though, I'll be live for at least 3 hours. At the very least 3 hours. And I'll be dropping links, all that shit. It'll be a show. It'll be a show for a week. You know, that's how much that's all I could do. You know, that's all I could do. So it'll be a show for a week. That's right, faith driven one. Here we go. Coming for that throne. You're right, Cosmic Girl. Teasing you. Mm-hmm. Yep. Tracy kept saying Lolo was going to pay for herself in the beginning anyways. I was like, wow. Yep, Sonia. Damn, man. Tracy is a professional. I'm telling you. She is a professional. She knows how to get to the bag. She knows how to get to the bag. What up, RNY? What up, Fave? How's life treating you, Gert? Hopefully you doing good. Hopefully you all right. Love me some RNY. Some people, hey, RNY, can I just tell you something real quick? Some people behind the scenes are wondering how you are still my fave. Like they're saying you don't be over here. They're saying you don't be doing this. You don't be doing that. They're saying you be everywhere else but over here. That's what they be saying. And I'm saying, you know, when I say that RNY is my fave, it's not conditional, right? Because a lot of content creators, they have a shit ton of conditions, especially for those that they like, which is why you'll have some content creators get upset when they see people in other places. I don't do that. And I simply told them, I don't know exactly why she's my fave for real, but I do have a gut feeling it has to do with our spiritual connection. Right, RNY? It has to deal with that. Like we truly understand each other, which is why some people just can't stand us, RNY. They can't stand us because they're like, how you gonna bring the church into this mess? They don't understand how messy the church is. How you gonna try to bring elements of Jesus into this mess? They don't understand Jesus turned water into wine and kept the party going with those drunken bumpkins. They don't understand he sat with tax collectors. They don't understand that he was hanging out with prostitutes and pimps. Go on, dust your shoulders off. Just saying. So shout out to you, RNY. Thank you so much for being here, superstar. Stiggs, I see you. She said, tell them mother effers to mind their own mother effing business. Oh, Tracy said it's good. That's not going now. Lemon, you save money. See? Yep. No, those are facts. It was holy wine. Now get it together. Probably the most potent and best wine. Can you imagine God making the wine? No, let me stop. Okay. I don't know if Lemon actually listened to the live that I did about financing friends online and the dangers and the psychological effects that it can have on both parties. But one thing that I did realize is that Lemon has come to grips in terms with, wow, this Tracy relationship that I have is very transactional and it is pay for play. And it is pay for play forever with Tracy, unless you set boundaries. Like pizza, for instance, right? Everybody knew I was doing pay for play with pizza. Guess what? Even pizza knew that shit. Why? Because I set clear boundaries. This shit ain't gonna last forever. Look, I was shit. I'm the big deal. Don't do that. $100 Patron in the bid act. Get your money up, not your funny up, mother.
I'm the
Come
big
on now.
Dilf. Don't do that. $100 Patron in the bid act, you heard? Get your money up, not your funny up.
Nah, I mean. Oh, snap. Look at Boss Lady coming through. Boss Lady said, you know what? She got her money up and she done blessed the folk. She done bless the folk. Thank you so much, boss lady, for coming through. Done bless the folk. Shout out to David Banner. Facts. She done bless the folk. Thank you so much, boss lady. Uh-oh. Hey, I just got an Instagram. Hold on. Let me respond to my Instagram real quick. Before I get myself in trouble, because my Instagram is really, really important. My Instagram is really, really important. Give me a second. I have to respond. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I got to get my money up, not my funny up. I can't be losing my face. Hold on. Almost done. Hold on. I got to send one more message. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Hold on. Ooh. Binary, don't dig yourself in a hole now, Negro. All right, there we go. So, bringing up that R&Y situation, I was definitely trolling my ass off, and it worked. It worked. Because some people don't think I'll be paying attention to them. But if I'm not trolling you, then that means I don't love you. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Get it together. Lemon gives you money, but you pay him back with the humiliation equity. Those are facts. Now, storylines. I got a question. Do you think Tracy was humiliated? I don't think so. I think Tracy knew the writing was on the wall. And so that's why the pressure to receive more and more money at a faster rate turned up. It felt like every day she's asking this man for money now. Because I think she sensed, now I didn't sense it, but I think she sensed that the writing was on the wall. Especially when Lemon went on mute for 2 minutes after she asked for a cash app. RNY, I am not gonna tell that person to mind their own business. I love the messiness, RNY. Come on now. Can we please check the imagery? I know I said this before, but I want to slow it down. Shout out to Conceited, the battle rapper. Slow it down. I just dissed you. All right. Please check the imagery and don't let it escape your mental. Please. It was November 19th, 2026. A plan lands in Vegas as the wheels skip, skirt, skirt, skirt. Tracy gets off the plane and goes to baggage claim. She bends over to pick up her bags as it's going around that wheel. Lemon coming on over with a bucket hat and big ass glasses. And he sees this woman bent over, trying to capture the bag off of the wheel. And he's like, oh, snap. Bend over, show the world. Bend over, show the world. And so he's walking up to the woman, right? And then all of a sudden, the woman stands up because she has found her bag. And that booty disappears. And now it just looks like an extended back with pockets. And now Lemon's thought was, do I keep walking? Or do I stop and say, hey, Tracy? Tracy turns around and smiles. And the gold off of them teeth start to glisten. And in the middle of the airport, she says, oh my God, Lemon. And people are looking around like, why is she calling this man a fruit? Oh my God, Lemon, you're at the airport. My flight has just landed too. I guess we showed up at the same time. She runs up to him, gives him this big old hug. Oh my God, you're so much taller than I thought. You told me, you told us you're 6'2", but damn, you're really tall. And he's like, yeah. Lemon, can I borrow your glasses? Take your glasses off. Let me see your glasses, Lemon. The sunlight, the way the sunlight works on my left eye. Give me your glasses. She snatched the glasses off. He has to fix his eye and shit. So now he's holding his left hand over his left eye and shit, like waiting for his sunglasses. If y'all don't think that shit was not going to happen, something is wrong with you. If y'all don't notice how much she interrupts his platform when he's talking, what's wrong with you? If y'all don't think that shit was not going to translate into real life, what is wrong with you? God damn. not twin. Not twin. Abra. What up, Tastic T? What up, Layla? What up, Doe? What up, Lisa? What up to the peoples? What up to the peoples? Hey, yeah, every time I say check the imagery, it gets worse and worse, worse and worse and worse. I'm telling you, Lemoncation would have been the biggest shit show ever because of the level of disappointment when they meet in real life. I don't care. You can have these larger than life personalities online, but sometimes that shit does not translate in real life. You can be a showman online. Look. Rappers nowadays, it's rare for rappers nowadays to have dope ass shows. They can have good music because they sit in the studio with these white producers, forcing them to do shit over and over and over instead of just doing the shit in their own basement or in their own room on their iPhone or whatever. They still think getting record deals is the wave. And so they pour all this money into them, into the studio, into the albums, into this music. And they don't do anything to train them for showmanship in real life. And so you go to these shows and you see a shitty show. That's what we were going to get with Lemoncation. It was going to be hilariously shitty. Hilariously shitty. I'm just saying. Because it was not, the personalities were not going to translate well into real life. It just wasn't going to shift. The transition from the internet into real life wasn't going to happen. Lemon said some things that I thought was pretty interesting about the first Vegas trip. He said that him and Ness, now, we got to get Ness to confirm or deny this shit, but he said him and Ness were embarrassed of Shakim. They were embarrassed of him in the club, and they were embarrassed of him in the car, and they were embarrassed because Shakim's larger than life personality online transitioned into real life, and he knew how to play a role. Let Lemon tell it, they did not know how to play that role. Lemon was David and Ness was Vanessa. They did not know how to be Lemon and Ness in real life, according to Lemon. But Shakim, damn it, if he's going to be Tiny Elvis, damn it, he's going to be Tiny Elvis. He don't give a damn. And so it didn't translate well. Why did Lemon want Audio to book the same flight as him? God damn. Oh, shit. Is that real? Oh, man, I didn't catch that. Oh, I didn't catch that. Oh, I didn't catch that, damn it. Oh, my God, I didn't catch that. I did not see that part. You know what I did see? I saw the very beginning of the show and Candace going up there trying to cape for Lemon and for the Beefsector's allegations put on Lemon and Baby Q. And unfortunately for Candace, she doesn't know the history. You got to check your history. It's not another unsolved mystery. Ow. I know that Candace and Lemon, I guess Candace used to be his mod, so I guess she knows that maybe there's some suspect things going on in the mind's eye of the beefing sector towards Lemon. She might know it's a hints of that. You know, but now that it's like on her doorstep with her homeboy, it's a little different. No, it's not different. I still don't think Lemon's gay, but he does give gay tendencies at times. I mean, I can't erase from my mind blue do-rag and red do-rag Lemon of him, like, you know, you guys already know what he did on camera. The live he privated. Yeah, that. Yeah, like you can't erase that, right? You can't erase the way he was switching his hips when he was given a tour to go into his kitchen. Can't erase that shit. There are many people that will swear to God and on their life that they know they heard Lemon when he was part of Avatar Nation say that he was bisexual. Now, let me just say this. Let me say this. Why, or let me ask this. Why do you guys think that Lemon does not want to disclose that information in the beef sector? Like, I don't understand it. Like, why doesn't he want to disclose that? If he said it at Avatar Nation and everybody and their grandmama knows, there's only one of two things that could possibly be going on. He is ashamed that he's bisexual, or when he was a part of Avatar Nation, he was lying about being bisexual so that he could create and generate more funds for himself to get to maximize his potential earnings within the space. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, because it's hard. Because in my humble opinion, when he went through Shakim's computer and he forced Shakim pretty much out the closet, unbeknownst to him, he made Shakim's stock rise like no other. And although Shakim was pissed that somebody violated his privacy and went through his shit, Shakim has now benefited. Somebody asked when I was going to drop the link. I wasn't going to drop the link, but let me go ahead and do that. I only have 25 minutes. So, if anybody wants to come up, you could come up. I have a little bit more to talk about. Typically, I don't drop links. Next week, I will be dropping links, though, since I'm going to be going live a lot longer. But just so you know, typically, I don't drop links. But there's the link. There's the link. I only have 25 minutes. Maybe I shouldn't pin the link because then, y'all know how that goes. What else do you need? The man had Grinder. Like, what else do you possibly need? I hear you, sweet one. I hear you. Remember, his story was he was trolling. He wanted to see. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I believe him. I believe him. How funny. I think I see your flight. Book it now. So it would be cheaper. Can we pull up together? Okay. Molly, how do you want us to view? Oh, hold on. My fave is back here. Hold on. Because you never know. It could be a troll. You never know. They could be trying to get my black ass. RNY?
What?
Hey. What it is, though?
Don't play with me, binary. Please don't play with me. What's
Uh-oh.
going on?
I don't know. Hey, they saying, how can you be my fave? You know what I'm saying? I was just like, hey, it's not a conditional thing. I don't be putting conditions on RNY. She do what she do. But that's what they be saying.
That's easy. I can sum that up in 3 words. Mind your business. Okay.
Damn.
But anyway, but no, I just want to come kind of like explain. Not that I have to, but
Right.
things are looking up at work. Responsibilities have been added. Yeah, going to work a whole lot earlier. Getting ready to go to a meeting in like 10 minutes via Zoom.
Right. Right.
So,
Yeah. And I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not tripping. And
I
I'm
know
not
you're
tripping.
not.
Yeah.
I know you're not.
Everywhere I see you, it is what it is. You know that. I ain't tripping. But
Mind your business.
some people just want to make sure that I'm all right. You know what I mean? They're making sure that, I'm not getting taken advantage of.
Taking advantage of now, how is
I don't
that?
know. I don't know. Are you taking advantage of me, RNY? What you doing?
Not a damn thing. Okay. Not
So
nothing.
so what's your take on Lemon closing his wallet? What's your take on that? Oh, and Malik is here too. But go ahead. Because once I
I
let
don't know
Malik go.
because I missed a lot of this. All I know is
Mm.
I woke up. Somebody said somebody moderator stick was taken. I
Yep.
was
Oh,
trying to
I didn't
play
even get into
catch
that
up.
part. Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, what in the world? Then I saw somebody said that another content creator told Lemon to get the money back in blood. And I'm just like, holy crap.
Damn.
What is happening? Like, this is crazy.
Malik.
But audio
Yeah,
break, no
I'm
idea. I was
gonna
like,
sit here on mute for a minute.
Okay, cool. Beans, real quick. So RY, because RY is here first. I really want to hear what she got to say. Beans, is that
Go
you?
ahead, let her
Oh,
go,
damn,
child. Let
damn,
her go.
damn, damn, girl.
Go ahead, girl. I'm over here reading these comments. So
No,
like in the
baby,
side.
I got a whole lot to say.
About
Girl,
Oh,
what?
go ahead,
girl.
honey. Do your
I only
thing,
got
baby.
I
You
only
went
got
first.
20 minutes now, Beans. I
Okay,
only
so I'm
got
gonna make
20
this real
minutes now.
quick. Molly, what
I
does
can.
this flight stuff?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. And I thought that was pretty interesting too, that Lemon wants audio to get the same flight. Now, that don't have to be on no gay stuff. You know what I mean? I think we're so quick to make it a gay thing. I think he really just wants to meet up with the homie. You know what I mean? And it'll be a cool gesture for them to show up at Vegas at the same time. I don't know. What do y'all think?
Wait, on TV, but audio was like, no, I'm good. I only fly Delta because I have points. What? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Back chat. The trouble starter is here.
Okay,
Ah,
let me
shit.
see.
Uh,
Grand Rising.
Look at that
This is dumb.
troublemaker. Troublemaker. All
Go ahead,
right.
Mr. Corbett. I'm about to
Okay,
put
go
y'all on
ahead,
mute
Beans.
and start tuning into this meeting. Go ahead.
Happy meeting. Now, we had this conversation, 2 days ago,
Yeah.
where we talked about what would happen. And
Yep.
did our talk not come to fruition?
Hey, Coach
Didn't I
Stradamus,
tell you?
Bean Stradamus, Code Stradamus.
Eh,
God damn.
Hey, hey. And let me just say this. Shout out to Tree Smut, the
Oh,
scab eating
whoa.
skank.
Oh, damn.
Hey,
Damn.
my words, not yours. My words, not
Thank you.
yours.
Thank
Let
you
me
for
throw that
clarifying.
disclaimer because I don't give a rat's ass about the bitch. How about
Damn.
that? Yeah, baby. You know I'm happy. And the bitch said I was on the outside looking in, bitch. I turned in my wrench and I walked away. You,
Mm,
on the other hand, skank, you got your wrench snatched and you got the boot, bitch. You
mm.
better know I'm on glow. I'm loving every minute of it.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm loving it. But you know what? Anywho, she probably be back next week because you know how Lemon is.
Exactly. That's the that and it I think it's gonna be her, like her trying to make her way back, not Lemon trying to pull her back. And and just like you said, you know how Lemon is. So as whatever she's conjuring up or working on right now, it's gonna
Yeah.
work, whatever it is she's trying to
So
do. So
here's the problem. I have to applaud Lemon for having the testicular fortitude to stand up because she's a bully. The other thing
mm,
is she perched up on that plano and
mm,
pretty much took over his whole doggone channel.
mm,
And pretty much told everybody what was and what wasn't going to be, and to boot got cash out, incremental cash outs. Have you?
mm.
Let me just throw that in there. Incremental cash outs, and she walked away with 250 smackers. And I say that because what rent? What are we? October 4 now. Rent's due.
Mm, mm,
So go
mm.
figure. She knew what she was doing.
And she
She
got
knew
that
what the hell
250. Do
she
you
was
think
doing.
she booked a flight for real, or do you think she just kept that money?
No, I do not. I think she kept the
Mm,
money. That was her intent. She was gonna
mm.
keep the money. And no, I'm not turning my mic down. And nothing, it's nothing to turn down. So you can move away from your speakers, but no,
Oh,
there's
damn.
nothing for me to turn down. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I'm just going to gloat and I'm going to rub it in her face because she came at me because she thought I was going to run. And no, bitch, I don't like bullies. I don't. I
Mm.
fight bullies back. So guess what? Egg on your face, skank, and get them scabs off your back. Don't eat them, no. Don't eat them. Okay, bye.
That is disgusting.
Family.
All right, Beans. All right. Oh
Hey,
my
That's
so
Lemon. I
God.
hey,
know.
what's going on? So listen.
Mm-hmm.
I came to say you said the reason why he won't, come clean because he said one thing on Sir King and this, that, the third, correct? As far as if he is or not, right?
Right. I don't know the reason why, but go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. He did say
So
something
now
else on Sir King. Yep.
I'm just gonna ask, right? Because this is it's humorous if you know about it, but if not, it's still funny to me. Name me one LGBT thug that was cool to be. Name one.
There was a boxer, a gay boxer that was beating the shit out of everybody. You got to look that shit up.
Now, outside of that, when Vin Rames played Holiday, that shit
Oh.
wouldn't have been cool, son. Think about it. So maybe he trying to keep the mystique at the same time as save face. But it doesn't
Mm.
matter. It don't matter to me if he pitching or catching. He just gotta be him. He gotta be happy with what he doing. That's all it is at the end of the day.
Right. Do you think maybe he thinks it's going to take away from his female audience, even though that did not happen with Shakim? If anything, it bolstered up his female audience. I don't know. What's your thoughts?
He gonna run with it. Just like no offense. If Pizza show herself, you think her viewers gonna change? Exactly.
Wait,
So
no.
let's
What's
think.
the answer? It might.
Just think.
It
Listen.
might, Negro. You never know.
But no, listen. As much as I know you like fuck shit, if she cammed up, right, and
Mm-hmm.
you got to see her, she's still gonna get the same people because she's still about the mess.
Maybe. I don't know. She may get more. She may get. I don't know. Or it
That's
may
what I'm
be the same.
saying.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, but you just never know because I mean, Sassy's catching hell right now. Now I don't think Sassy's ugly, but damn it, she's catching hell right now.
Now you can't count Muttface. Muttface is out of the pocket with that. And
Wait,
Sassy
who's
ain't really catching uppity.
who?
Sassy ain't
Oh,
catching no motherfucking hell, man. Cut it out.
man, you don't think grown folks, glitter boots, dirty coyote, ain't giving her hell?
Come on, man.
The black sector is giving her hell, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I'm witnessing it with my own eyes. I'm witnessing it with my own eyes. And I know she feels that shit. I know she feels that shit.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Sassy out here listening. I'm sure her DMs ain't declined because they showed the picture. I'm sure same folks that was trying to DM before still trying to DM. So now they come on, yo.
Maybe.
Yeah, oh, but check your IG, because you know that I know that. Right. Come on, man. Sassy ain't catching no hell. She's
I
still
don't.
sassy. Ain't no
Is she
difference.
though? Is she though? I mean, is she really still sassy though? I mean, come
She's
on, man.
okay. So now, since you wanted to talk about it, who put the trip together yesterday? Sassy came up there and ran that shit. Look, you niggas give me this
Okay.
money here.
Okay,
Come
you
on,
right. You right.
come on, man.
You
Cut it
right on
out.
that. You right on that. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just things just hit different now when I listen to Sassy. I don't know. Oh snap!
Who's
Is Backchat trying to drop clues?
I was just
Backchat
looking
who?
at that.
Yeah, who are you, Backchat? You dropping clues, huh? I have a gut
so?
feeling. I know. I have a
So
gut
did you
feeling, but I ain't gonna
mysteriously
say that.
have a crush on Sassy?
Me, no.
Mm.
Nuh-uh. All right. Ken is here. I sure did not. Ken.
I love the Lord and the Lord loved me.
Yes,
Bye.
he does. Hello. Binary, you got some eye candy back here.
I know. I know. Look at
Mm.
this shit. This is
Yeah,
crazy.
I stay out the back, child. I don't want to know what's back there.
Mm.
Oh damn.
Oh God. Okay.
Back chat like Discord. I'm gonna stay away from that shit right there.
Listen, Backchat's ass got Tracy's wrench snatched.
Mm, mm, mm.
Do y'all okay? Do y'all believe that Lemon should have took Tracy's wrench over that Ness son comment? What's y'all's thoughts on that?
I
I
can't
mean,
give an opinion because I don't even know what led up to it. I didn't even see it. I just heard about it, so I don't know.
Uh,
well, if his thing is right, and his thing is we not gonna do the kids, and I'm not clear if Tracy and Ness get along or if they don't, so I don't know.
mm-hmm.
It's just an area that I wouldn't have touched because I know his rules. So I mean, I guess if you want to say you to call her somewhere else and said something else, then yeah. But I mean that was just bad timing on that. But I didn't even get to see all of that. But I start
So,
watching the end of the baseball game and the football game. So
so is it because it was Ness? Because didn't audio say that Glitter Boots' daughter can get it?
I I think I've heard audio go wild too, but you also know that Lemon will let Glitter Boots become ZX and audio go at it. Like he be with all that right there.
Oh, okay.
But now and again, not saying that it's still not his daughter. ZX's daughter is grown, and we all know that whole nest thing. Like, no offense, that's not even the drag. Like you can't do that because that woman had to do what she had to do to take care of her child. Point blank.
Mm,
Period.
Now I
yeah,
agree with that, Malik. I definitely
yeah.
agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dang. I gotta start dropping the link more often. You know, I gotta
Every
start
time you
doing
drop your link, I get in trouble. So I ain't doing
that.
but I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it a buck with you about that. But
Yeah,
again,
yeah, that makes sense
Tracy
though.
and Lemon got a dynamic that only they kind of go back and forth like big sister, little brother. So
Okay, but
I'm sure.
if if I can be fair for a second,
Hmm.
I understand Tracy's plight, and I'm not talking about the son comment. I don't even give a crap about that because I ain't hear it. But I kind of understand Tracy's aggressiveness towards this trip because if I'm not mistaken, this was originally supposed to be between Lemon and Tracy only, right?
Right.
So
Yeah, I think
now
they
you're
were meeting up
shifting the
somewhere
plans
else
and you're
though.
incorporating a bunch of other people. So I kind of get it. I don't know.
Mm. That's true. That's true. Oh, speaking of Grandpa Joe, speaking of ZX, he is here. Let me go ahead and bring him up. What up, my man?
Good morning.
Good
Good
morning. Good
morning.
Yeah.
morning. All right.
Yeah. Let me just make this statement
Mm-hmm.
because there is no levels of what is appropriate when addressing someone else's child.
Mm.
There is no level. Well, your child is grown and your child is juvenile, but the key component is child
Mm.
to somebody. So
Yep.
my daughter's birthday is today. She's
Mm.
always gonna be my child.
Mhm.
Always. You
Mm.
can't love yours more than I love mine,
I hear you.
and yours doesn't deserve more respect than mine, whether she's 35 or 55. You have to give them the same amount of respect.
I
Period.
agree.
First, happy
Period.
born day.
And
Second, you're right. You're right, ZX. But at the same time, now, I don't know if you're going off of what I said because I did say that no matter how old she is, she's your daughter. But at
Mhm.
the same time, like you will defend and engage with audio and lemon when it comes to that right there. You'll go back on the jaw jacking and tell you like I'm gonna blow your fucking head off. And I didn't mean to say it like that, but you'll give a word or two before you let them know we're not really playing with this.
yeah,
However,
but I don't.
at
I
the,
never
hold
talk
on,
about. I never talk about screwing Audio's little sister.
No,
I
hold
that's
on. I did.
never.
horrible.
Hold on. I didn't say you did. I
No,
didn't put that
I'm
out
just
there
trying to make a point. I'm trying to
for.
make a point. I have levels, and there's certain things I just don't say. You'll never hear me talk about screwing your little sister. You'll
That's
never
foul.
hear me dragging your child. I might drag the mother or the father, but I'll never drag a child. Why? Because I don't want you doing that to mine. So I set boundaries. I'll talk trash about code. Have I ever talked about your kids' code? Be honest.
I never heard you.
Never. Never. And nobody can say that. I don't talk about children, but it's just something about some people. They think they can get up underneath your skin. Why? Because you love your child. They don't know what it is to be loved. Because I think it's more telling on them than it is on what they're attempting to do.
Mm.
You're trying to get a rise out of me, but you're actually confessing about your empty place.
Damn.
Can you dig? You dig where I'm coming from? Because all I can say is, okay, you're running your mouth about doing this or doing that to my child. Okay, I put a bullet in you. In
Mm.
real life terms, put a bullet in you. But online, what do you get out of it?
Right. It's a good question.
You dig? So I don't see any demarcation lines there.
So
Like what is
Resto
more
said you may have drug his daughter a time or two. Is that true?
and why? And again, Resto's an idiot who listens to trolls. See, here's the thing with an idiot like Resto. He'll say, "Well, that's what they tell me."
Mm.
Duh. I asked you straight up. Have I ever said anything about your child? No. You have to say that because I never did. And if you ask Resto, the idiot, that same question, he would have to say, No, but that's not what they tell me. You see what I'm saying? If you're led, then be led.
Mm.
But if you stand on something, you just don't want to, you know, go along with the program, then you're gonna say, "Nah, I ain't never experienced that," because that would be doing what? Giving you too much credit. We
Oh
can't do
wow.
that. We can't do that. Well, that's what they tell me. Okay. Well, you're an idiot, and I have every right to call you an idiot
Mm.
because
Well, let me say this. Happy birthday to your daughter, first and foremost. But I agree, we are all somebody's children. The only difference is they didn't sign up for you two, we did.
That's true.
So just keep it on us. Like stop
And we
bringing folks' children in.
she's talking to the chat right there, ZX. Yeah, that's true.
no, you're absolutely right. I agree with it. I just that's just never been my twist. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll talk about your mama. I'm not talking about what I mean. I mean, yeah, but
Now,
it's
now I want to
if you're
ask.
70 years old and you got a child that's 40, I'm not gonna drag you. And I'm having an argument with a 70-year-old woman. I'm not gonna drag her 40-year-old child. That's still a baby, no
That just
matter how
makes sense.
old.
I don't know why. That just makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. It
Yeah,
does. Yeah. And what
because
were
if
you
you,
gonna
if
say?
you
Malik
go
wanted to
ahead,
say
I'm sorry.
something. He wanted to chime in on something. What was you
Go
gonna
ahead,
say,
go
No,
ahead,
Malik?
go ahead.
I want to know why would you drag the mama though? Like, cause I'm almost sure. Now, listen to me. Stop, Bonner. I'm almost sure that the same way you will put a bullet in a nigga for your baby girl, you'll probably put two from Mom Dukes off the rip, just cause it's Mom Dukes.
I don't know.
Well,
Hold on.
traditionally, that's called the dozens.
Exactly.
Okay.
Your mama's
No,
so fat.
But listen, hold. I get it, and I know what it's called. But traditionally, in our days, ZX, you ain't play that mama shit. We wasn't playing that. You wasn't playing that whole your mother shit. Cause I know where you from. That mother shit. Your mother was my mother. So we not gonna get into that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going against you. I'm just saying that whole your mother thing. No, we ain't doing that. But again, you're right on here for the sake of, I guess, to have the dozens to go at someone's mama would be better. I don't see how, but I get why you're saying I will go at their mama versus their 40-year-old daughter.
But let me ask you
But
this though. Let me ask you this though. You said you would rather go at the mama than the 40-year-old. Is that what you just said?
That's what who said.
I
No,
think
what
that's what
what was the
ZX
last
was
thing you
saying.
just said?
That's what
no,
ZX said.
I'm saying I just use
Okay.
that. I
So if
would
that's
not
the
go
case, then why
after.
was everybody excited that Lemon's mama allegedly was called and recorded?
Well, I
Good
don't
point.
think. Here's the difference now. Lemon introduced her to the atmosphere. Hey, Pizarro, want to talk to my sister? Want to talk to my mother? Oh, my mom is ghetto. Listen to my sister. She
Hmm.
Beefsector. Once you introduce him, I never, Vic. Vic will tell you. I
Hmm.
introduced my mom to the black sector.
Okay, now
Hey,
let me ask you this. If it's because Lemon introduced his mom, with all due respect, could the same thing be said for you? Because I remember you posted a news article about you and your daughter, and it was a picture. So would that be introducing your daughter to the sectors?
Mm, damn. You on mute, ZX. And Resto wants a yes or a no if you talked about his child. I don't know. That's $5. I'm asking the question.
Can be
yeah,
nice and
tell
mischievous.
him tell him to pay another 10. Okay, since he's being stupid.
You heard that, Resto? Another 10 and you may get your answer. I don't know. So did you want to respond to that as far as introducing your daughter to the B sector through articles? I don't know. Like, is that a
No,
thing?
I never did that. I never did that. I took my daughter. The article in question is I took my daughter to the presidential inauguration of Barack Obama, a historical moment.
Oh, that's fire. That's
That is
dope.
fire.
Somebody found that and manipulated it and put it out there. Okay, so what? What you do with your kid? That's my question.
Damn, man, the internet,
It's brutal.
man. God,
It's
man.
brutal.
Try to shame you about that. Look at Zia taking his daughter to the Barack Obama's and all. Man, what is he doing? And they try to shame you for that
What is
shit.
he doing? Why are you taking your child to see Barack Obama, the first black or African American president to be inaugurated? What kind of, that ain't ghetto. That ain't hood, man. Like, okay. Thank
Oh,
you.
okay. I
What?
know who Backchat is now. Oh
Oh, you saw
shit.
that? Yeah.
Oh shit.
Mm.
Yeah, I know who Backchat is now. God damn. Oh, Resto said, okay, let me go ahead and send binary $10. Thank you for that, ZX. I appreciate that. Lack of an answer is an answer. Don't worry about it. I still got my room on my list. I still got room. Oh, I still got room on my. Oh shit.
Hey, Intrinsic.
Yeah, I said what's up to Intrinsic in the chat. You know, I don't know. She said she wanted to try to be, fly under the radar over here. So, yeah.
A lack of an answer is an answer, and an idiot will always be an idiot. But it's okay. And pay another $10. Put up another 10. Might be able to help you out with an answer. Whatever you're willing to keep paying to be stupid, I'm gonna encourage it.
Damn. Oh, I ain't saying shit, Backchat. What we talking about? I ain't saying shit.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much to try to decipher while I'm on 9-5. But listen, let's be
You stay
messy
on
for a minute.
95.
Yeah, I stay up and down 95. I travel. I travel.
I know.
I go from Jersey to Philly to PA. I go all around town. I may go to Harlem, but I ain't gonna go there. So listen to me. Question though, Cole. Jay Dunn put a bounty out for the person who gets a picture of Cosmic Girl. You gonna take off on that?
What?
Yeah, Jay Dunn say she paying big money for a picture of Cosmic Girl.
Cosmic Girl ain't afraid to show herself, though. I don't understand that.
Yeah, but Jay Dunn, since you listening, I'm just wondering, how much is big money? And when you get the picture, you gonna pull up and shoot a fair one?
Oh, she want to fight Cosmic.
She want the information. I'm wondering, you gonna get the picture, you gonna squabble up, or what y'all gonna do with it? Because if you just gonna dox her, that's kind of pointless. I'm thinking you get Ray Shorts that you rowdy, like Cleo and set it off.
Oh, wow.
That was kind of a shot at the LGBT. Yeah, but same thing. See, look, Cleo was tough. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So she gonna drop out the clouds. Come on.
This is crazy. Back chat it. Damn, back chat. Damn. Listen. I think Tracy found out the hard way that, sometimes content creators don't want you reading the back chat out loud. Shit.
But she gonna be back over there. She gonna give her the wrench back. It'll be a couple of days.
I agree. All right, y'all. I got to get up out of here. Next week, don't worry. I will be live longer than this for an entire week. Thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate that. All right, Malik. Be easy, big dog.
All right. Whoa.
All right. And thank you, Unbothered for Real. When trolling goes wrong, I think trolling went absolutely right today. I had fun trolling my ass off today. It was really, really fun. I can't wait for Monday already, y'all. Thank y'all for getting me those 100 likes on my last live stream. That's why my ass is working overtime right now, and that's why I'm live right now. You know what I mean? Thank y'all so much for just blessing your boy. You know what I mean? I haven't really been live publicly for a while. And when I did go live publicly, y'all showed up and y'all showed the hell out. Thank you, Unbothered, for the $10. Thank you, Yvonne A, for the $5. Thank you, December Baby, for being a member for so damn long. Thank you, Boss Lady, for the gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Molly, for the $2. Thank you, Resto, for the $5. Thank you, Resto, for the 10. Thank you, Unbothered, for $2 more. Man, y'all done blessed your boy on today. And so, you know, with that in mind, y'all always know we turn up over here. Code Fam, Codification Squad, Green Team, the Code Breakers. We turn up. Happy Friday. Enjoy the rest of your day. And y'all know these Beefsector streets stay lit and messy. Peace. Watch us turn up. Watch us turn up. Yeah. People get so confused. How is this doctor in the hood? Navigate the system, refuse to let it take my mind, body, and soul. You see what's good is misunderstood. Divine got me not sold out, but walked in the fire. Develop a real team. Try, tested, and true. Desire to really reach one, teach one, and learn from one. In a sector where they snake one, break one. Ain't no loyalty, niggas is fake. I see all them leaves. I got the rake, yeah. Let's go ahead and rake them up. Bag them up, yeah. Let's go ahead and bag them up. Rake them up. Let's body bag them up. What's the point when they don't play by the rules of engagement? They on that fake shit. Get it? They can't hang when the pressure cookers on top temp. That's when they resort to doxing, calling jobs in, weak-minded with weak views and tight wigs. All of their time spent watching YouTube with no riz. Kids in the background screaming for attention they don't get. For some cash apps and AdSense checks already spent. For some cash apps and AdSense checks already spent. Watch us turn up. 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 Shout out to the Codification Squad. Shout out to the Green Team. Shout out to the Code Breakers. Shout out to Code Fam. Watch us turn up. Watch us turn up. Watch us turn up. Watch us turn up.
Yeah.